Hey there, and we're back to the Devron system, Will. No, it's back to the golden age of DC Comics, 365. This is an exceptionally awesome coffee table book I got about 2 decades ago from one of my best friends. Ooh, hot cup of coffee. What goes great with coffee tables, coffee table talk, and coffee table books is great coffee. Get some today. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff. And it's also time for the golden age of DC Comics. I love this book. It's a hardcover book from Abrams Press, or Abrams Publishing. It's by Les Daniels, Chip Kidd, and Geoff Spear. It's hardcover. It's about DC Comics. The golden age of DC Comics is basically 1937 to 1955. The golden age of comics began shortly before that, though. So, but it definitely ended in 1955. The Silver Age begins in 1956, and the Bronze Age begins about 1974. I was born in 1972, so you can track all of my footprints right through the Bronze Age up until now. And I love this book, and using it for its intended purpose, a page a day. I'm reading it again, and I'm reading it with you and for you. We're going to have some awesome comic book conversation. It's just part of our day. I love the positivity behind our comic books, and it's still there. It's there for us to grab and to be part of, and not get pulled down by the constant miasma of disappointment and dissatisfaction. Let's say it's February 13th. Hi, happy February 13th. I hope you're having a great day. Hope it's awesome. And if it's a bad day, you can literally break the momentum of that bad day with some mind bullets. If your own superhero powers, you can cultivate this power. You can look up my my Sunday sermon on mantra, and I will share my superpowers with you. Namaste. Yeah, namaste my ass right here, mother. Oh, hey, it's a little bit urban here today. It's the Crimson Avenger once again in his newer superhero costume, guys. And yeah, I'm doing the thumb thing. I don't want to. I just like the gay white way. See, gay used to mean something very different back in 1941. Just been happy. And this is the Crimson Avenger swinging heroically over Times Square. Yeah, Times Square, New York City, New York. Not Gotham, not Metropolis. We're talking about 42nd Street, and that's the pizza place right there with the recruiting office, and it's, hey, you can't drive there anymore, and hey, that's Times Square. You been to Times Square recently? I've been to Times Square a bunch of times in my life. In the 80s, when I was a kid, Times Square was rather seedy. It was where all the nudie magazine shops were, and yeah, but Broadway was literally blocks away, like the Broadway of theater, and but yes, Times Square used to be pretty seedy. Check out an old 70s or 80s movie. It's today it looks like Blade Runner had a child with the Yellow Submarine, and now it's all just like looks like the future. And but I oddly had more respect for it when it was a seedier place. But yeah, the Crimson Avenger is swinging over. And once again, we're going to bring up problematic language. We're going to bring up stereotypes and the suchness as it was back in the day. I'm not going to find many things problematic, but if something's cringeworthy, in my humble opinion, it's my channel. You know what I mean? Like, I'll put my thumb over something. I just want to avoid some things, And but you can always look it up. I have the link to the book is in the description. You can buy your own copy. It goes for about $13 right now, and it's a really nice coffee table book. And we're on February 13th. And so it says, to paraphrase a phrase, there's a million broken lights for every heart on Broadway. And the Crimson Avenger is determined to keep them all burning as he swings over Times Square on his trusty rope. Hanging on for dear life is his recently acquired Asian sidekick, Wing. The Crimson Avenger was a work in progress, undergoing one modification after another following his debut in 1938, but he never really hit the big time, and it finally called it quits in 1945. And this art is by Jack Letty from Leading Comics #1, Winter 1941. Yes. Where's the camera? There we go. Oh, here we go. Know your blocking, sir. The glamorous gateway to happiness, winking lights, jubilant carefree crowds. Ulting laughter and tooting traffic. And then all at once, darkness! Tense and terrifying for Big Caesar, sinister emissary of the Hand, has launched a blackout over Broadway into this holocaust of horror. Funny using the word Holocaust here in winter of 1941, before any of that knowledge of what was going on in Eastern Europe ever came to light. Holocaust was a burnt offering onto the gods, usually of 100 oxen. I got this from reading the Iliad. And but into this holocaust of horror strikes the Crimson Avenger with unrelenting energy until it is lights on in Times Square, but lights out for Big Caesar. And just to remind you that a couple of days ago, February 8th, we had a panel that was from the same comic book, Leading Comics #1. And so this is what happened when Big Caesar's blackout on Broadway happened. The crime spree. And the Crimson Avenger was there. So yeah, that's Crimson Avenger and over Times Square, New York. And that's all we got for today for the Golden Age of Comics. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you got any questions or comments, please put them into the comments section. I'll read your question on air. Why not? I'm into that. I'm here for that. And thank you so much for tuning in to The Golden Age, a DC Comics 365. We're going to be talking about comic books every day for the rest of the year. So tune in tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, every day. We're here to talk comic books together. I hope you enjoy this time. I do. Give me a thumbs up if you like this kind of content. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't. I'm a big lad. I can handle it. Give me a subscribe if you could be so kind. I'd like to earn your subscription. I make daily content. I'm positive, spiritual. We have spirituality, and we have cooking videos too. I'm a professional chef. I want to teach you some restaurant level cooking hacks so you can make delicious, nutritious, and beautiful food at your table for your loved ones. So tune in to Reverend Sully Station. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.